Okay. Amanda is asking, as a filmmaker, the challenge I see is funding our short films. Short films don't generally make any money. So why would an investor want to invest in a short film? How can we communicate the importance of short films, even if the capital return is not great?
You know, I think that comes down to your community. I think this is one of the reasons why I love working at WeFunder, right? Like again, going back to tech, investing in a tech company, right? Traditional investors are going to evaluate whether or not they invest based on exactly what you're talking about, that return, right? And everyone deserves a return. But when you're engaging, your customers, your community, people that have supported you and seen you work to get this film made, you're opening up a different logic around the investment, right? I'm going to part with $1,000 that might turn into, if it's a revenue share, maybe you're offering up to a doubling of that $1,000. But that thousand, if that $1,000 never comes back to me, I'm not going to be, you know, I'm lucky to be in a position where I'm not going to be. It's not going to affect me and my day-to-day life. Right. I'm going to do that because I believe in you, because I want to see this film made, because I think more films need to be made like the one that's being made. Right. And so there are additional reasons why an investor might invest. The participation on the upside is just like is icing on top. Right. Going back to the restaurant example, right? No one invests in a restaurant because they think it's going to 10x their money. You invest in a restaurant because you want to be able to take your friends and dates to a restaurant and say, I'm an investor in this restaurant, right? Or because you like wine, or it's what we're opening up is the ability for people to participate in this economy in a way that a lot of people would be interested to, right? I think the idea of investing in films, investing in stories that you want to see made is really appealing to a lot of people, right? It changes. I mean, it can have impact on representation of the types of stories that get told. It could have impact on the types of filmmakers that are able to make films, right? And I think there are a lot of people out there that believe in that. The upside here is just kind of giving everybody the same rights that the big investors already have. And so I think it's up to you as the filmmaker to kind of tell that story. We things that are successful on WeFunder are always going to have that human element, right? It's like you're telling a story that there's an audience for, right? Like, what's enabling you to do is say, I don't know if there's a Reddit forum about I'm really interested in like native plant gardening, right? It's a very niche interest. Most people don't want to talk to me about that, but there are online forums that are interested in that. And if I was going to make a film about that, I can go engage in that forum and find that group of people that aren't like, yeah, sure, I'd love $1,000 to turn into $2,000, but I'd also just want more people to know about this, right? And you're opening up that alternative thinking about why you invest in